Hey, come on, yeah. I don't want the fame.
Morning guys, so today's episode is going to be somewhat of a quick episode. Unfortunately, I have work today. Also, the weather is terrible, so I won't really be able to vlog outside. So today's episode is basically just going to be one of those episodes where it's me in the gym with a voiceover with nothing else really special. All that's left to say though is today's exercise of choice is deadlifts, and more specifically deadlifts with red bands. Before we get started, can we just take a second to admire or ridicule how terrible my deadlifts have been lately? Honestly, I've never really had this issue before. Like in the past, I've been able to do anything and my deadlifts will still get stronger. But for some reason, over this last cycle or two, my deadlifts seem to be getting worse no matter what I do. But I think it's a form issue, so it's something that I'm going to have to work on next cycle and change up some stuff, because obviously I can't continue going on and moving forward with what I'm doing now, because obviously it's not working for me. So yeah, next cycle I'm going to be changing up some stuff. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing yet, and all I know is I won't be doing a standard conjugate split of max effort squats one week and then the next week doing max effort deadlifts. I think next cycle I'm going to be just solely concentrating on squats, just so I can take a step back with deadlifts and hopefully just lift lighter, relearn the form and technique a little bit, and then hopefully improve my strength because of that. Anyway, if you're paying attention, today's deadlift, max effort deadlift, is deadlifts but with red bands. As we've worked out in the past, these bands are adding around 30 to 32 kilos at the top, as you can probably see here ish. It's 16 each, so yeah, 32 kilos at the top. So hopefully I can work up to something decent. In the past, I've actually managed to, well, I didn't actually fail the 190 kilos, but I think the most I've ever lifted is 187.5 kilos with the red bands, which I'm a long way away from that right this moment. So that's exactly why I need to take a step back and work on perfecting my deadlift form in the near future. I think it comes down to the fact that, like, over the last year or so, my back has got a lot stronger, but my legs, quads and hamstrings and stuff, those things have kind of not got as strong as my back. So at the moment my form is basically trying to use all back to move the weight, as opposed to me using correct form and using a bit of legs and a bit of back. So that's something I'm going to be correcting over the next cycle, which I'll probably make a video on in the near future. As you can see there though, my max effort set first attempt thing did not go well at all, because I don't know what happened there, but the weight seemed to have got away from me. It went sideways and it just didn't work. So yeah, I had to take a step back, try again, and actually think about getting my form a bit better this time. So here's my max effort for the day, which is 170 kilos plus bands. Dropped the weights down to around 80% though, and I went down to 135 kilos for my back off sets, which I tried to work on form a little bit, which may or may not have worked. As you can see here though, I'm trying to keep the tension on the bar and let the bar pull me into the correct position so I can hopefully fire upwards and yeah, keep good form. Although as you can see from this side view, that every time I do it, it's kind of like my hips rise up and I kind of rock forward before pulling upwards. So I need to work on that as opposed to just getting stronger. Anyway, enough of the deadlifting. This has been a terrible week because the weather has been awful. I've been able to film outside. The deadlifts themselves were terrible, and I honestly need to just fix that. So yeah, hopefully this wasn't too boring for you guys. Anyway, I'm sorry it's a short episode on this one, but I'll get back to the vlog style videos in the near future. But as always, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, insult my form if you want to. Do whatever you want, and I'll see you all next time. Peace! There goes a sight from my soul.